Hey guys, it's Marshall Mathers the Fourth here, back to you today with another video. And in today's video, I will be talking about why I do not have a job yet. And I want to start off by saying that I used to have a job a lot earlier this year and a little bit last year. I got a job in like December of 2021 last year when I was 24 years old at Popeyes. And, I thought I at least made a community post or two about that fact, but I guess I didn't. I mean, I was sure that I at least made one community post about the fact that I got a job. I just didn't say where I got a job at. And the reason why I don't make community posts or even videos about the fact that I got a job, or if I had one or if I got one or whatever, is because I don't want these bitch-ass motherfucking trolls online on the godforsaken wretched internet to, find out exactly which job I work at in especially in the city, and then call in and just start, spewing forth false bullshit, rumors and lies, and just flat out false accusations about me to try to make me look bad or much worse than I actually am. And if anything, try to get me fired. I mean, that's the way that I honestly feel, if I'm going to be completely straightforward with all of you right now. I mean, sometimes I worry even having a job, because even if I were to be upfront about, this is the job I have and it's in this city and this is the address of it or whatever, the more information that I would give about my private personal life that all of you don't see or know anything about, because that is not the side of me that I choose to even show on my channel anyways, because my channel is dedicated to being a black-pilled channel, being a all-around negative, dark-minded channel. And if you don't like that, and if you're not a fan of that, well, then by all means, you can go elsewhere. You don't have to stay on my channel, because, you know what? I don't want any of you blue-pilled cucks on my channel in the first place. I really don't. I never asked for any of you blue-pilled idiots and morons to come on my channel and just to comment nonstop, constantly on either my videos or community posts, and just annoying the fucking shit out of me and getting under my skin like you just do all the time, it feels like. And it's like, sometimes I wonder and ask myself, do these fools have anything else better to do with their time? I mean, do you? And tell me the truth. Do any of you fucking worthless pricks have anything better to do with your time than to come on my channel and troll the absolute shit out of me, and to piss me the fuck off, and to trigger me like crazy, and to even get me to sound and seem more crazy and more of a lunatic and more of an insane fuck than I already am? I mean, part of the reason why I'm even as crazy and insane and just so very unhinged on my videos and community posts as I am is because I literally cannot stand, handle, or take any of you bitch-ass trolls who keep on trolling me over and over and over again, because you have been doing so for the past 5 fucking years of your lives, and just constantly harassing me online on the internet because you get, some sort of kick out of it or something, or I don't know, for some really twisted, sick reason, you all just seem to really get off to trolling me and to making fun of me, to mocking me, to belittling me, to judging me, to bashing me, to shaming me, to just kicking me when I'm down. I mean, so many of you monsters online, because you're not humans, not in my eyes. Humans should have way more common sense. But no, you are a bunch of monsters. There is no doubt about it. You have lost your damn minds. And, you know, I just find it actually really disturbing, at least in my personal opinion anyways, that so many of you just love and enjoy to beat someone down when they're already down and already at the lowest point of their life. And you know who gets beat down when they're already at their lowest point in life, their very lowest that they can possibly be? You know who the only gender who's ever harassed, attacked, made fun of, mocked, bullied, cyberbullied, harassed, whatever, ridiculed, all that, etc., are men. Men who are weak, men who are fragile, men who are sensitive, men who are delicate, men who are damaged emotionally and just emotionally traumatized in their lives for whatever reason, and just literally beyond the point of help, beyond the point of fixing. I mean, you can try, you can certainly give it your best and give it your all, but at the end of the day, there are certain men in this world, including myself, that are just honest to God beyond the point of saving, beyond the point of rescuing, beyond the point of help, beyond the point of fixing. Because we are so far gone. We are so far lost. And yet so many of you just get such a huge kick out of beating us while we're down. And you know, one thing I have noticed about whenever it comes to incels, you know, some incels don't get like any trolls on their YouTube channel at all. Or at least like a very like tiny, minuscule, micro amount of them. But then others like me, for example, get a shit ton. I mean, granted, most of my subscribers are still awesome and have my back and are really supportive of me and my channel and what I talk about and my videos and community posts, and are just very encouraging and actually relate to me and resonate with me and connect with me, and actually, unlike you fucking pitiful trolls, understand me and know what it's like to be me and I them. And you know, most of them are loyal and faithful. Most of them love me and care about me and respect me and want the best for me, and they want to see me succeed, but they're not going to piss and shit all over me if I don't and if I can't for whatever reason. Because, you know, the only people who truly actually do want me to succeed in life and want to see me get better are the people who are the broken, the downtrodden, just like me, who are just living in piss poor situations of their lives, just like I am. And as a matter of fact, those are the same people who also actually wish they could give me some of their money, but because they don't have any to even give me, they can't. But, you know, over the years that I've been on YouTube for, being 5 years now, since 2017, since I was 20 years old, for all those 5 years, I've had so many comments of really just cool, awesome people tell me, who are actually on my side, unlike you pathetic trolls, that they wish they could give me their money, or at least some of it or whatever, but because they're in the exact same situation that I am, jobless, homeless, bums, whatever, freeloaders, they don't have any money, because they're in the same boat that I am. They can't. They're unable to. But you know what? Every single time I see comments like that, I always reply with the same comment, which is like, don't worry about it. I appreciate it anyways. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that matters. I mean, just the thought that those people say that means a lot to me. It means the world to me. And, you know, when it comes to like getting a job, you know, I feel like even if I did that, I feel like even if I tried to show any of you trolls on the internet, on YouTube, who claim to be my actual true friends and claim to actually have my back and actually claim to be supportive of and encouraging of me and hoping that I succeed and want me to succeed and want to see that or whatever, I feel like even if I did show that, literally show that, all of it, like if I showed all of you that I was succeeding in my life and getting better and changing and self-improving and all that bullshit, I feel like you motherfucking sons of bitches would still harangue me and still be nagging at my ear and still be making fun of me and still be mocking me, still be ridiculing me, still be putting me down, still be out to fucking get me and to see that I am destroyed. You know, as if I'm already not destroyed as I much... Okay, let me say that again. Let me rephrase that again. As if I'm not already destroyed as much as I possibly can be in my life. So many of you have to try to even put me down further. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. That's not somebody who sounds and seems or feels like that they have my back, that they support me, that they're trying to encourage me or help me or whatever. No. That does not seem like somebody who wants me to succeed, who wants to see me get better, who wants to see me change for the better. And so, you know, I just can't help but ask myself, why should I even show any of you of the change that I'm at least trying and attempting to do in my life when it will never be good enough for you? And that's the fact here. You know, I can try to change, I can give it my all, I can do my best, I can whatever, but at the end of the day, it will never be good enough for any of you. Not a single one of you. You'll still be reporting me to the FBI. You'll still be reporting me to the police. You'll still be haranguing me and harassing me day in and day out. You'll still be just out for blood. You know, sometimes I get the sense of feeling when I even read a lot of the trolls' comments on my YouTube videos and community posts, both, and also see just how many YouTubers have been trolling my channel for years now, like Mortal Kombat and like Pebrick Mathers V, who I would love nothing more than to beat the absolute shit out of if I were in the same room as him. And I'm not kidding. You better believe that if I were in the same room with him for a second, I'd go crazy. I'm not even lying. And he had it coming. Pebrick Mathers V, making fun of me, mocking my mannerisms, mocking and making fun of the way I talk, the way I act and behave in my videos, and the way that I sound, and the way that I come off, and the way that I present myself. Same with Mortal Kombat. Both of those guys really do deserve to equally be beaten the absolute shit out of, beaten to a pulp. And, you know, I never got into fights in high school when I was a teenager, as much as I wish I did. I would have loved to. And even though I didn't get into any fights in high school when I was a teenager years ago, I wanted to. In my mind, I always had swirling thoughts that would replay over and over and over in my mind of just how badly and desperately I wanted to beat up so many people in my old high school. During the time that I was in ninth grade, many years ago in 2012 and 2013, when I was 15 and 16 years old, I wanted to fight students. I really did. I don't care who they were. But, I mean, especially most of all the guys, that's who I mainly wanted to beat up. And, you know, unfortunately, I never had the chance and opportunity because I wasn't even really confident enough to really, like, even just to simply tell any of the guy students off and to tell any of them how I actually felt about how much better they have it than I did, and how much more like success and status and whatnot that they have compared to me. I never had the balls or the courage or motivation, self-esteem or anything or drive to just let them have it. And just in the same way, you know, when I see so many people trolling my channel for years, you know, it annoys me. It gets under my skin. And I know that's why people do it. I do understand why people troll my channel. Like, it's not like I don't understand why it's happening and why it has been happening for years. And I know one of the reasons why it also does is because I won't listen to any of you pussies. I won't. Because I don't want to. I don't want to listen to any of you. I really don't. I don't want your fucking help. I don't want your fucking advice. Or should I say, bullshit, half-assed advice. Because that is exactly what people have been offering me on my fucking YouTube channel for the past 5 years, is nothing more than bullshit, retarded, stupid, dumb, half-assed advice that I never asked for or wanted in the first place. I mean, the whole reason and purpose why I even started my YouTube channel in the first damn place years ago in 2017 when I was 20 years old was only because I wanted to be heard. I wanted to be understood. I wanted to find people that relate to me, that resonate with me, that connect with me, that are like me. People who actually have my back. People who actually know how it feels to be me because they're in the same situation in their lives or same boat, in other words. I wanted to make friends. And you know why? Because in high school, I never had any true friends. And even in real life, I never had a single true friend. Not one. And so I feel like that should be, if anything, the most understandable reason, even for you trolls on the internet who are just good for nothing scumbags and just the bottom feeders of the world and of society, because you can't do anything else better with your time than to beat men down who are already down and at the very lowest point of their lives. It just shows how cruel and heartless and cold you motherfuckers really are. And yet none of you get into trouble. None of you get arrested. None of you pay for your crimes. None of you ever get in trouble. None of you ever get doxxed. None of you ever get beat up, even if you really deserve it. Nothing bad seems to ever happen to trolls. And YouTube, this godforsaken, wretched platform, owned and controlled and run by liberal scum and just leftist morons, totally have and support trolls. They back them up. They don't do anything about them. They don't even try to. They don't even make an attempt at going after them, even though they could. Technically and hypothetically, they could if they wanted to. I mean, if the people who ran this platform were actually cool and awesome, and if it were actually owned by, I don't know, conservatives, Republicans, alt-righters, if anything, instead of like far leftists who are absolutely batshit crazy and insane. But no, of course it's not. And it just pisses me off. And, you know, it's like, what did I do to any of you trolls? I mean, a lot of you trolls honestly act like I don't know, killed one of your family members. Whether that be your mom, dad, siblings, cousins, whatever, like someone in your family, or I just simply did them wrong, or I did you wrong personally. Like, when I see how so many trolls are attacking me, and especially for how many years, especially when it comes to the website, kiwifarms.net, I just literally can't help but lean back and ask myself, what did I do personally, what did I do to all of you to deserve to be as bashed as I am and have been for the past 5 years? Really, what did I do? Because I know for a fact I did not personally attack or hurt any of you, unlike you have been doing to me for so many years, on the other hand. But are you getting in trouble for it? Are you getting the FBI sent to your houses? No. Even though you've been treating me like dog shit, like garbage. And it's not like you're make-believe and fake people like the FBI agents would like me to think. You're very real. Oh yeah, you're real, all right. You're just simply on the internet, and you're all a bunch of anonymous cowards. You want to call me a coward? Oh, that's rich. You want to call me a coward when you're the ones who are using a fake anonymous name? And yeah, I'm using a fake anonymous name, but guess what? I only did that because I got my information doxxed not once, but twice. I made the grave mistake of not only originally having my real name on my YouTube channel when I first started it, way back in 2017, but also I made the grave mistake of actually mentioning my real first and last name, the city I lived in at the time, and the state. I can't believe that I did that. And you know why? Because I don't know that much about the internet. I'm pretty, stupid and retarded and dumb and just an all-around idiot and moron and fool when it comes to the internet and like what's like appropriate to say and what's not. Like, I didn't know that me mentioning my real name, first and last, saying the city I lived in at the time and the state, that people on kiwifarms.net would have taken that and been like, oh, I'm going to dox this motherfucker. And we're going to harass this lunatic, this idiot, this lol cow for years, as long as he's on YouTube. And even if he stops for a while, well, we're sure as hell not going to stop. I just can't believe it. And it's unfair because, you know, like I said, I didn't know that me mentioning so much personal information would have hurt me and also my family in the long run. And I have embarrassed and humiliated both of my parents equally because of how much legal trouble that I've gotten into on my YouTube channel. And, you know, a lot of you will say, you know, famous YouTubers have been doxxed too. You're no different than them. I mean, I remember this one guy who literally named all the most famous YouTubers, including PewDiePie, which really surprised me, if I'm going to be honest. And even he got doxxed. I mean, famous YouTubers have been doxxed multiple times, just like I've been. Except, you know what the difference is? Have they ever had the FBI called on them? Were they ever reported to the police and have the police or FBI go to their house and have to talk to them? No. No, they didn't, because those famous YouTubers at least aren't as mad or crazy or insane or unhinged or whatever as I am, right? Yet they still got doxxed, which is unfair. And I actually do feel bad for anyone who is a victim of being doxxed. I really do, because it's such a cowardly thing to do. And what's hilarious in a way is that the people who do the doxing, they don't think they're cowards. They don't. They don't think they're cowardly. They don't think that they're cowards for doing that instead of doing something way more brave, which would be something like, oh, I don't know, meet the person face to face in real life. If you're not a coward, instead of doxing them and hiding behind a fake anonymous name on kiwifarms.net or elsewhere on the internet, meet the motherfucker in person and either talk it out or fight it out. Whatever you choose to do, that would actually be more respectable, in my opinion at least. That would be way more brave. And I mean, even if you were a troll, I would still respect a troll who would actually meet someone they hate in person and either talk it out with them and like discuss like what the troll has beef with whoever for whatever reason, or even fight it out. Like whatever, like I don't care, as long as, you know, if you're a troll and not a coward and just doxes a person and behind a fake anonymous name so that you yourself can't be doxed, so the same karma or repercussion or whatever can't happen to you because you're in the clear. And that's the most fucked up thing about people who dox other people's information. And, you know, honestly, like, ask yourselves, why would I want to tell all of you? I mean, sure, I want to be able to tell some of you if I got a job or if I'm, like, doing better in my life or if I'm succeeding or if I'm accomplishing anything at all. But I sure as hell don't want to tell all of you, because I still, to this day, have a shit ton of trolls on my YouTube channel. And you know, what I find really creepy and disturbing and what freaks me the fuck out is the people on kiwifarms.net, whoever the fuck those little shits are, they have been closely watching me and like monitoring me and like just watching me like a fucking hawk and circling around my YouTube channel for the past 5 years. And they will never give it a rest. They will never give it up. And, you know, even though I don't even, like, I go on kiwifarms.net, but I don't make an account and try to be anonymous and, like, start to bash all the people that I can, because what's that going to do? It's not going to do anything. And even if I tried to, they would just make fun of me and mock me more. But I will say that I do look at kiwifarms.net like all the time. You know why? Because I'm curious to see what those people are saying about me currently. I don't know why. I mean, same with trolls. Like, I can't help but be curious what a troll is saying about me now, or what false and fake accusation are they making about me or saying about me or whatever. Like, I go on Mortal Kombat's channel a lot to see the videos he does of me. And, you know, I will say I do find some of them funny, but others I find really corny, really cringe, really pathetic, and really just poorly put together and just lame, pathetic, and ridiculous and retarded. And, you know, I find it annoying and really repetitive that he always makes me have that same weird laugh where I go, and I only did that because I was making fun of the idiot actor who played Gimli in The Lord of the Rings, who farts in the extended edition of The Return of the King, because that's literally how he laughed. That's literally how he laughed. I'm making fun of him. I'm mocking him. And yet, so many of these trolls, Mortal Kombat, for example, thinks that that's my real laugh or something, but it's not. I don't know, like, but again, I will say that I find some of his videos that he does about me funny. Most of them, on the other hand, piss me the fuck off, get under my skin, trigger me, make me furious as hell, make me want to get at Mortal Kombat, whoever that coward is, hiding behind a fake anonymous name like a little bitch that he is. Same with Pedrick Mathers V. I mean, even if he wasn't making fun of me and mocking me and whatnot and just telling me off in his videos that he does about me, he would still come off as a total fucking idiot and a moron and a retard, a fool, and so on and so forth. And, you know, I don't know, I can't believe that I seem to be like one of the YouTubers who's just so attacked. I don't know. You know, sometimes I feel like a lot of the people online on the internet are trying to make me out to be the next Chris Chan or the next whoever. Because, you know, I honestly can't even believe that people on KiwiFarms.net and other people on YouTube have been attacking me for years. And, you know, even if I stopped my YouTube channel, even if I deleted all of my videos and all the work that I have ever done and put forth in making my videos, even if they're not that great, people would just re-upload them. So I really don't see the point in doing that. And I wouldn't do that because I'm trying to make money off of YouTube. Like, ultimately, in the long run, I am trying to turn my YouTube channel into my business. I am trying to ultimately, in the long run, become self-employed to where I don't have to work a job. And you know what? Obviously, that's not going to be for a while, unfortunately, because YouTube sucks with pay. Like, for example, I don't know if any of you know this or are aware of this, but in order to make money off of YouTube, you have to make up to $100 every single time, which I think is really fucking stupid and pathetic. And every time you make $100 off of YouTube, YouTube automatically deposits that $100, that $100 into your bank account, and whether that be your checking or savings account. And I just think it's dumb that you have to get up to 100 every single time. And if you're not making a video like every single day, your YouTube ad revenue money literally goes down. That's one thing I've noticed about it. Because I check my YouTube Studio app every single day to even see where my YouTube revenue is at. And also on top of that, you know, it just takes a long time to make money off of YouTube. But I've made money off of YouTube before. More than once. Like 2 or 3 times. The first time I literally made like, but it was after like months of making YouTube videos and monetizing each and every single one of them manually. I made like, what was it? I think it was like $365 or something. I mean, it's okay money, but it's not that great because it's like, oh yeah, I have to do a video every single day and I have to do videos for like months and months and months and months and months to even just make a little tiny teensy weensy minuscule micro amount of money off of YouTube. And also another thing to know about YouTube is the fact that you have to manually monetize your videos, each and every single one, which I find really annoying. Instead of just YouTube being fair and automatically monetizing themselves, no, instead they put that on you as the creator. And that just pisses me off. And YouTube doesn't pay creators enough. It never does and it never will. You know, if I had my own place, my own house, hell, even an apartment, I would definitely try to do like more things to make money on the internet, like not just YouTube. I would, if anything, go on Twitch. I would, I don't know, I would try to just go on any possible website that I could hypothetically or potentially or whatever make money off of in the long run and ultimately. Because, when it comes to me, I'm not that driven and motivated in my life, and I never really have been. But if there is one thing that I have been so very driven and motivated to do and to keep at, is my YouTube channel. And you know why that is, you trolls? It's because I'm fucking serious about my YouTube channel, of actually becoming famous, of turning my YouTube channel into a way to, in the long run, ultimately and potentially make money off of this platform. I probably will never make that much, but we'll see what the future holds. And it would be so awesome if I had somebody to, I don't know, help me out with like a better channel intro, even if it's animated. I don't know. And also like merchandise. I would love to make merchandise for my channel, and maybe like make shirts and coffee mugs and whatnot with like my most like greatest and funniest or based or real quotes that I've ever said in my YouTube videos. Like, even when I started my YouTube channel back in 2017, I wanted to have merchandise for my channel, but I feel like the only YouTubers who do things like that are like really famous ones, like really, really successful ones. And I'm not there. I'm not even close. I mean, I only have like almost 4,000 subscribers. That's not really that much. And even the fact that I have that many, I don't even have like 1,000 people who comment on my videos. I never have actually that many people who comment on either my videos or community posts. As much as I wish I did. I don't understand why I have actually like quite a bit of subscribers, but then when it comes to like the amount of comments that I get on my videos, it's only like, I don't know, 15, 20, 25, something like that. And like my community posts get even less comments. My videos get more comments, and I prefer making videos way more than I do community posts. When I make community posts, I think that's annoying. And I only really make community posts when I'm not in the mood to make a video, or when I'm not able to, for whatever reason. I'll make a bunch. But usually, if I can, I always try to make a video every single day that I possibly can manage to. And I'm serious about this YouTube channel. I am. And even though I'm not making content that everybody loves and that is interesting to a broad like range of people, I don't care. Because my YouTube channel is for a specific audience. It's targeted towards a specific certain group of people, being men who are incels, men who are black-pilled, men who hate girls who suck dick and take dick up the ass, men who are lazy, men who are jobless, homeless, bums, freeloaders, etc. That is who my channel is targeted towards, audience-wise, or like group-wise. And, I just find it annoying that I even have to explain this to all of you, because, it's as if so many of you are getting on my ass about my YouTube channel because you feel like I'm trying to reach a broader audience, but I'm not. If you hate my channel, you don't have to stay. That is your choice and decision if you want to stay or not. I can't force you to stay. And hell, a lot of you, I don't want you to stay. I don't want to be trolled. I don't. Because trolls make me go more crazy. And that is what's so messed up about it. Because I'm already pretty unhinged, obviously. That much is very clear. But then it's like trolls keep poking the bear, being me. And then it's like, oh, wow. What do you think's going to happen then if you keep doing that? It's like, you guys are so sick and twisted. Literally. You should be reported to the FBI and police, trying to poke somebody as if you want them to snap. And that's what's messed up about this. And, I want to get a job. I do, but you know what? I don't want to work a minimum wage job. I don't. Because minimum wage, even with living with my parents, I can't save anything. And I'm not even kidding, because I have food allergies. I need to pay for my own groceries. And when you have food allergies and have to have all this like allergy-free foods, it's even more expensive than just regular ass food. And then inflation is making groceries even cost more. And then on top of that, say if I had a car, I have to pay for gasoline. And not only that, but car insurance. And you know what? Minimum wage can't do all that. And neither can minimum wage buy me stuff I want as well on top of all of that. Like, I don't know. I'd love to have a Xbox Series X and PS5. I'd love to have a gaming computer. I'd love to have more books and more clothes, shoes, and whatnot. But guess what? I don't have the fucking money for that. And I probably won't anytime soon. Unless I some way miraculously can find a way to become rich with who I am as a guy, but I doubt that will ever happen. I don't know, like... And one of the reasons I don't have a job yet, even though I used to, like, first of all, I worked at Popeyes, and then I quit that job because, you know what? I fucking hate working fast food. With low pay, first of all, getting paid every other week instead of every week, which would be a lot more nice and convenient for, like, everyone, not just me. But also you have to work blazingly fast, and I hate that. I really do. And then also, what's another problem is low pay. That too. And then I worked at a factory job, a plastic factory job, and I got fired from that. But it was through a temporary hiring agency anyways. So I was bound not to last anyways. Unfortunately. And I only got to work there for like a month. And that was way earlier this year. At like the beginning of this year. And, I don't have my own car yet. And until I get my own car, I'm not going to get a job. It's as simple as that. I need a car in order to get to and from work. In case you don't know that. That's literally the main reason I haven't gotten a job yet or haven't even applied for any. Because I don't want to be dependent on my parents to have to drive me to work and also pick me up, especially knowing that I prefer working second shift, which is normally and usually like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. or even later. I don't feel good about my parents picking me up so late at night or so early in the morning. I want to do that myself on my own. I want to take that responsibility on myself. And I need a car in order to do that. And, I also want a job where I can get paid a little bit higher. And I'm not going to say or tell any of you where I want to work. Because that's private. Well, I already told you my old jobs, and it doesn't matter because I left those jobs anyways. But with like new jobs that I want to get, I'm not going to tell you where I want to work. And, I just wish you trolls would stop. I really do. I didn't do anything wrong to any of you. I didn't personally hurt or attack any of you to deserve to be trolled for this long. I didn't emotionally or verbally attack any of you or physically. But if you want me to physically attack you, by all means, show your face if you're not a coward. Meet me somewhere and we'll fight it out. Let's settle this. Man to man. Like, seriously, I don't know. It annoys me. Makes me depressed. I didn't do anything to deserve this. All I wanted originally was to be understood, to be heard, to have people who relate to me, who resonate with me, who connect with me, who understand me, who have pity and sympathy, empathy for me. People who feel sorry and bad for me. People who want to be my friends. But all you trolls had to turn me into a monster and make me become something much worse than I already was. Poking the bear. Should have never done that. But anyways, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I'm out.